When using, for example, JettoBevel, you have this profile option, but it's very difficult to make this profile perfect. So just by eyeballing and drawing it. So that's what we're gonna look at, how we can do that. So let me just clean this up. Oh, that was wrong. I need to run a couple of undos here, I guess. Okay. Just gonna delete this junk. Alright, so just have a backup object. And take those points. What we're going to do now is we're going to choose the height that we want for that bevel. And just zoom in here. And let's see. Multiply, quick cut. I got mine to set up like this. And I'm going to stretch this one. Action center selection. And just, I can choose the height here. I think I want to inset here, so I'm going to put it like there. Then, excuse me, I'm going to run that one more time. And if I wanted the roundness of that bevel to be like that wide, then I'll have it like this. But I want them to be smaller, so if I go like this now, I will have a small bevel, rounded bevel here, and a small rounded bevel here. So I think that's what I want. So I'll go with that and take those guys and run my Quick Cut 2 preset. If you want to fix that, let's see. If you want to choose the default settings for the cuts, then you do that here. So I got mine to set up to cut it into 4 polys. So that's the best method, really, when you want to make this rounded. So do that over again. Cuts it into 4 polys. We'll take these guys and we'll move them down out like that. Oops. We'll take just the middle one. Move it out. Okay, so now you can see that it has a roundness to it. Hey, that was wrong. Right. Again, stretch tool, action center selection. So I want this to be fairly wide, like that, and like this, and I'll just move this one out by using the move tool. I want this angle to be 45% or thereabouts, so eyeball that and do that manually. Or I could use snap direct tool, connected points, hold down control and move that to that point. In some cases that might be what you want to do. So now I can either scale this one up, or use the stretch tool here to make this 45%, or take this one and that one. But it's just easier to take these two guys now and use the stretch tool in the Y. So about there, so now it's 45 degrees. And don't mind this thing here, that's just an open GL bug. Okay, so we'll triple that and Shift Z merge polys, and that OpenGL bug is gone. It doesn't always happen, but usually. Right, so let's take these guys and we're going to create a path. Control P and it creates a path. So now you can see we got this nice roundness here, but I need to add some points here to make this straight. That's what happens when you add 2 points close to each other, it makes a straight line. So, okay. Looks good. It's not 100% perfect though, so it's damn close, but I just want to show you really how I would go about it. I'll just take these guys, and in this case I would just again what's it called? Action center selection. You hold down control and that will create the shape that you want. So I probably want this to go to 110. So same thing for this one down here. Just stretch it to 110. Now when you do that, don't go here, say 110, and then go back and use the same setting, because that the stretch tool is going to remember the last action center, so it's going to be wrong if you run that two times when using the numeric panel. Just a heads up. Just more input. If I had not 4 polys here but 5, this would be much more difficult to tweak to make a nice rounded edge as far as the path goes. It's just more difficult really to make that look nice. So that's why I use 4 polygons here. Alright, so we got that. And we'll just paste that in the background. I'll send that down on the origin. So now it's right there. And I'm gonna set it to X minus. So let's look at it here. And just put that path in the background. Now it's important to have a selection for this. So I use Mental Fish quick selection, and now we'll that sucker twice. It should have worked. Come on. There we go. Sometimes you gotta click it even 3 times. I don't know what's up with that, but sometimes it just bugs. So let's say profile, and in this case I set this to -100. If it was 100, then it would look like that. So segments are set to 2, that will make it more smooth, but let's just set it to 1. By the way, if it's set to 12, then it will, like default, then it will take forever. So just be aware that the first time we run it, it's set to 12 and it will take forever. Just another heads up. Okay, so here we go, and it looks pretty damn nice. We could use or make this smoother, so I'm just going to undo this, run this over again, and set this to 2. Then you'll see that this gets to be smoother, more detailed. So that's how you go about that. Pretty much perfect profile.